Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to Mr. Dig's Deals. I'm Mr. Dig. I'm a part-time eBay reseller who buys from charity shops and house clearances and Facebook Marketplace. Today's video is going to be a bit of a long one for me. Normally I'm only about 10-15 minutes long, but considering I've got an awful lot to show you, at least half that stack I've got to show you, some on the desk, some down on the floor. I've been picking up some very unique, well, one or two unique items, a couple of bolos, a couple of random pickups that could potentially earn me quite a bit of money back. So yeah, it's a case of where to start. I'm a bit like a rabbit in headlights in this video. I've made a few notes of what I picked up on some of the important stuff, and I may need someone's help with the comments below regarding a few items. I'm going to start with some low value items. Now I know full well cycling gear, cycling accessories go pretty well on eBay, so I picked up a couple of these. And I only paid, well, you can see that on there, £1 each for these. Now these are bike eyes. They are basically to put on your bike, so it gives you extra vision at the back of you. And I randomly just picked these up. I picked two up, and they were £1 each. And without doing any research, I brought them home, and to my surprise, these for £1 each sell for up to £18.99 each. So £2 into £18.99 each for two bike eyes. I thought that was pretty good, to be honest with you, because I know cycling stuff does pretty well. So I picked up two of those. Put it in my box down here. Now initially I went into this charity shop to buy some, well, look at DVDs, because they were doing 3 for £1. Now a bit later on I'll show you the other potential bolo I picked up in a board game. But yes, I went into one of my local charity shops for the deals on the DVDs, and I picked up 15 ScoobyDoo DVDs for a £5. Now I have sold similar bundles of these in the past for about 15, well no, about 10 to 12 pounds. But there's a lot of titles here that I've never even heard of. But looking at similar bundles of these, I'm looking for my £5 about 19 to 25 quid back. I'll just run you through some of the titles. We have ScoobyDoo WrestleMania Mystery. Always a double good subject there. ScoobyDoo and obviously John Cena on the front and wrestling. We have ScoobyDoo Mask of the Blue Falcon movie. Some of these I've never even heard of, but hey, why would I? I don't watch cartoons. ScoobyDoo Field of Screams. We have ScoobyDoo and the Reluctant Werewolf. We have ScoobyDoo and the Witch's Ghost. ScoobyDoo and the Cyber Chase. ScoobyDoo and Alien Invaders. ScoobyDoo Zombie Island. ScoobyDoo and the Monster in Mexico. ScoobyDoo the actual movie. ScoobyDoo 13 Spooky Tales Run for Your Rife. Rife it says on there apparently. ScoobyDoo Stage Fright. ScoobyDoo Shaggy Showdown original movie. ScoobyDoo Moon Monsters Madness. And finally, chill out Scooby-Doo original movie. Now, like I say, I've dealt with Scooby-Doo bundles in the past, and usually I wouldn't pick them up if they were £1 or so, but because they were 3 for £1, I thought, because they were there, I know I could sell them, and I know I'd get about 19 to 25 quid for this little bundle. Keep some child happy for a while. What we got next? A buy card on the box. Now this was one of the random items I was talking to you about. Was this little thing. Now, it attracted me for 2 reasons. One, because it was medical, and I know there's stuff in money in medical stuff, and it said pharmacy on it as well, and it was new and it was boxed. Now this is a Coffea Arabica, and I paid £1 for that. Didn't do no research, just took it home with me, and basically it says on the front 350ml, take prescriptions by mouth, take 1 sip at a time until course of medication has been complete. Now, looking at listings on eBay, these sell for about $12.99 each, or can sell up to $12.99 each. So for a blind punt, I thought that was pretty okay. I might just decide to stick it off for $10.99, see if I can get a quick sale. So yeah, that was a bit of a strange, odd find. Another one we have is, and I'm sure you know who this guy is. It's Daffy Duck, and I think it's either a hot water bottle warmer or a pajama case, because in the back we have a compartment. Now I'm guessing it's for pajamas, and I paid $1.99 for this, and it's official. It is official Looney Tunes. If I can find the. There we go. Can you see that? The official Looney Tune thing in there. Now I think these can go up to about £14 to £15, and like I say, I think off the top of my head it was $1.99. What do you think of it so far? Rubbish. Always a critic. So yeah, I was quite pleased to pick that up. I thought it might have been worth a little bit more. So anyway, yes, 10 to 15 quid on that one. Another one was a bit of an odd and random item. Is this Oggy, however you pronounce it. 2-piece glass and stainless steel pro recipe shaker. It's supposed to have 5 recipes included in it, but it's not got it in. Now the stainless steel ones only go for about 12 quid. Now ones similar to this over in America go for absolutely crazy money. Now basically the general idea of this is if you put the 2 bits together, I'm sure you get the general idea. And then once your ingredients is in, you give it a good shake. But like I say, the ones over in America, I don't think it's ever been used, this one, are going for about £19, 19 to 25 quid, with some crazy money shipping on top. So I might decide to stick that on for $19.99 and see where it gets me. Now I got this in a charity shop, and it was in a half price sale, believe it or not. And under normal circumstances I would have paid £2 for that, but I walked away with it for a quid, because quite randomly the charity shop I went in was having a half price sale on everything. So I thought, yeah, why not give it a shot. We have, again, from the same shop as I got the cocktail shaker from. This is brand new and sealed. This is a Finding Dory light up sign activity kit. not been opened. Again, that was only £1, so I paid 50p for that. And looking at my little list here, can get up to 12 quid for that, for my 50p. So I think it's basically like a sign that you make up, and it's like keep the kids amused for a bit, an activity, and it lights up. So for 50p to 12 quid, no brainer really. The next one is stuff that I've been picking up just recently, ceramics and stuff like that. Now this is the Mariners Fleet rainwear glasses. Now it says on the top 3 coloured wine glasses, but on the box it says brandies. Now these are really nice glasses because they are ship orientated, maritime or nautical, whichever the case, however you want to describe it, engraved with a nice ship on there, and there is 2 of them, and they do look like brandy glasses to me. Obviously you sat there with your brandy and you're going away of a cold night, so to speak, or just a little bit of a tipple, and the design, the etchings on there is quite nice actually. And again, it was in the same charity shop that I went, and the half price stuff was in there, and they'd originally priced this up at 2 quid, which surprised me because you can find quite a few items of rainwear on eBay for quite some good money, and I paid a quid. It was originally 2, and in the half price sale I paid £1. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on that one, and see where that gets me. A bit of clothing. I'm going to get to the potential bolos and random stuff at the minute. In a minute. I picked up this nice Jack and Jones jacket. It is a size, what size are we? We're a medium. I did pay up a little bit for this. I paid 6 quid for that. And looking at similars on eBay, I'm probably looking about 19 to about 20, 24, 25 quid for that, to be honest with you. We have a very nice pair of, I think they're Paul Smith trousers. Again, I would have paid, it's a size 30. The charity shop had it on a markdown. They were £7.50, and I got these for £3.75. I don't think you can see that quite, can you? £3.75. Now Paul Smith, whether you're aware or not, can and is a good brand in men's clothing, and for £3.75 I know full well that I'm possibly looking at £19 to £29.99 on the pair of Paul Smith trousers, even more if they were jeans. What we have next is, I absolutely love picking up sports stuff because I know I can sell it all day long. What we have here is a New York Knicks Adidas NBA basketball top. It is a size medium. I only paid $3.99 for this, which completely surprised me. Number 7, and it's got the player's name on the back, Anthony. His first name escapes me. But when I did my research, there was currently one on there, and that was a small one, and that went for £20 on bids. Now I'm thinking, being a medium and of a certain sporting genre, I think I'll probably probably going to put that up for about 25 quid. It's quite a nice one. So yeah, I was quite pleased to pick that up, especially for that price at £3.99 and being a medium. If it was an XL, I think I could probably get a little bit more. Right, on to a few, well, mystery, potential bolos, depending how you look at it. Now, I have featured this next game on social media, because it's a version of the game I've never seen. And what it is basically Monopoly Stock Exchange. Quite an electronic one. I only paid £1.50 for this. And like I say, it's a version of the game that I've never seen before. It's got its board, it's got its manual, and of course it's got, still in its original bag, the electronic part to it as well. Now, I got this in the same charity shop as those 15 DVDs, and I didn't originally go in for this. I just went in for the DVDs, and I walked past it at the till. I looked down and there it was, and I walked past it again to go see if there's any more DVDs I wanted. But for £1.50, I know even if it wasn't complete, potentially I could part it out and make my money back numerous occasions as parted out. But luckily for me, this has been checked and this is complete. And if you find this in a car boot or a charity shop for the right price, like I did for £1.50, which I don't know why they priced it up for £1.50, no idea. That in itself is a surprise. Now, potentially, I'm looking to get back on this game. £30 to £35. Some have gone for 25, some have gone for 30, and some have gone for 35. Now, obviously being in Q4, board games of this nature can go for some crazy money. So I'm thinking, do I list it now at a higher price of $39.99, or do I wait and list it for $39.99 close to Q4? Either way, I think that's where I'm going to price it, and just see where it goes from there. I don't see why I can't get $35 to $39.99 for this game, especially as it's a bit of a rare one. And when I did post this on social media, a lot of people have said the same. They've not seen that version before. So that to me speaks volumes. The next one is another bit of a bolo in the game world. Is WWE Monopoly. I did pay up for this one a little bit. As you can see, I paid £3 for that. Not been checked, but based on the fact it's complete, we are generally looking for that for my £3, 18 to 25.99 on this game. And obviously, wrestling being as popular as it is at the minute, and being Monopoly, again, do I wait until close to Q4 when I could potentially put it up for $29.99 and see where it gets me? So yeah, so some really nice games to look out for in future if you ever come across these. But that's not over by a long chalk with the games. We have. Now, when I first saw this one, I thought it was something other than it was. Now, this is Quirkle. Now, basically, this is like a mix, match, score and win sort of game. And I paid, I think, £3 for this. But looking at sold and completes and current listings, you can get up to £15 for this game. And it's a game, again, I've never saw. And it's just a bit of a random item. What else was there? Now, one of my, I think, potentially best pickups this week has been, and it's been featured over social media, and it's been featured over Instagram, because I've never seen anything like this before, to be honest with you. And it took a lot of research, a lot of questions being asked and stuff like that. And to be quite honest with you, potentially, if you just bear with me, I did get the name of this in a eBay, in a Facebook marketplace, or one of the reselling groups, I should say. And it is, just bear with me for a minute, because the name does escape me. I can't find it on my notifications, but it's made by Samax.
Oh, shut up, you tart.
You'll have to excuse the phone notification. It's a Canadian football team, and the nickname are the Ghosts. I should have wrote it down really, but being a college varsity jacket, there is nothing like this one on eBay at all. There are other ones on there, and they're asking for £40 to £50 for these. Now, again, in the charity shop that everything was half priced in, this was marked up at £10. I got this for a £5, and looking or listening to the advice I've been given from several other resellers, it's unique, but it also has a flaw to it. It could sit for a while in my store on eBay. It's leather, and it's a wide receivers, that's what that is, 72 wide receiver. Now, I can't find anything on the 72 wide receiver, but I do know it's a college varsity jacket, leather, and I'm potentially looking, again, it just depends where I'm going to put this. I could quite easily put it on for £100 best offer, but I think realistically I'm looking for my £5 back, potentially getting 40 to 50 quid back for that. Again, like I say, it's pretty unique to eBay, so it's more or less a name your own price item, and just see where it goes, see how long it sits in your store. I don't expect to sell it straight away, because it just depends on if somebody wants it bad enough, they'll buy it at the right price, and the uniqueness of it, because obviously there's none on there at the moment like that. And one last item is this little thing. Now, again, I did no research in the charity shop, but it cost me 50p, because it was £1. It cost me 50p in a half price sale. Now, this is a little bit of controversial, especially if you're on Amazon. These are on Amazon. There are none of these, from what I can see, on eBay. But that might be a good reason for that, because on Amazon there are, or have been, some sold, but the ranking and the reviews on these are absolutely terrible. Now, there was one on there for £60, but there's also one on there brand new for £82. Now, like I say, this is, or I cannot see one on eBay. Whether there's a reason for that, I don't know. But I'm going to put this on. Now, I don't know where to price this. Whether I'll price it ridiculous.
Oh, shut up, you tart.
Again, sorry for the phone notification. I don't know whether I'm going to aim very high, 40 to 50, or just try and get rid of it at a low ball price of about $14.99. Like I say, the reviews on this on Amazon are absolutely awful, because apparently it's not up to much. But it just, so I guess it just depends on the person whether a person wants it on eBay at all. So as you can see, a few little mix items and a few little bolos to look out for. Oh, just before I forget, I've just remembered I'd picked this up in the week as well. This nice little barometer. Now I only paid £2.45 for this. Now I don't normally pick these up, but I know some of these can go for good money, and the only reason I picked it up is it's on that side, whether you can see that, is a particular name. Now the name is, if you couldn't see it, is Attilio Ferrari. Now Ferrari brings me into the mind of cars and stuff like that. Now I don't know whether they sort of dabbled in clocks or anything like that. Seems a bit strange if they did. But for £2.45 I've got to do a little bit of research on that, particularly the name. But on the back it says Mako Granite or Mako Qualita, whatever I can't pronounce that. So again, that was just a little bit of a random item. Like I say, it's been quite of a random and rewarding few days for pickups. I should do well on the varsity jacket eventually. The board games, it's inevitable that I'm going to sell them at the right price if I price them right. And other bits I've been pretty pleased with the past few days. So yeah, I told you it was a bit of a long video, nearly 27 minutes, which is, I think, the longest one I've ever done, to be honest with you. I hope you found this interesting, and like I say, if you come across any of those board games for the right price, you pick them up because they are worth good money. More so now towards Q4, because things can go pretty crazy over the Christmas period, board games and jigsaw wise and all that sort of stuff to keep you occupied over the festive season. So yeah, like I say, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for the support. Thank you to a few new subscribers for joining me. If you are going to find me for the first time, if you've got to the end of this video, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and please subscribe, because I'll be bringing out more videos. Hope your selling's going well out there, and your sales are going good, and you're getting what you want for all your items. So yeah, now I'm off for a lie down. No, I'm off to do a bit of listing now, so because I haven't listed anything for a few days. So thank you for watching. If you've bared with me for a good 28 minutes now, your support is much appreciated. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to see future videos. So till the next time, Mr. Diggs signing out. Thanks everybody.